Hi, and thanks for watching the DIY Daddy channel. My name is Don. In this video, I want to talk about living in Maine. It gets cold here for several months out of the year, so we all have to find ways to heat our homes, and heating costs are expensive. So I've done a lot of looking around on YouTube to find videos about, supplementing your heat, whether it be with solar or what have you. There's a lot of videos out there that are really popular that claim to have the ultimate free source of fuel for life. Some of them are pretty interesting. Particularly there's one or several that show you how to make these kind of like artificial logs to throw in your fire made out of old mail and newspaper. That's all well and good. It takes a while to save up enough paper to make one. It takes at least 24 to 48 hours to make one, then let it dry before you can use it. So I found it to not really be a reasonable source of free fuel. So for what I've come up with, and of course, just like that, you need to have a wood stove. So this isn't going to work if you have gas or oil or anything like that. But if you have a fireplace, if you have a wood stove, there is a source of essentially free fuel for life. It's much quicker than the newspaper thing, much easier, and it's something that is so readily available just about any place in the country. It's pallets. There are a lot of different pallets out there. I mean, you can find ads no matter where you live on Craigslist, people giving away pallets. Now, a lot of them are pine. Most people don't recommend burning pine for fuel because it'll really muck up your stovepipes. It produces a lot of creosote, coke, tar, whatever. But there are a lot of hardwood pallets out there. So, if we look on that shelf right there, those are all oak 2x4s. And those are all oak planks from pallets that took me just about an hour to pull apart. All right. Now that's enough fuel, for a wood stove. That'll burn for at least 3 days. Whereas one of those processed paper logs, it takes 24 to 48 hours to make one. All right, and that'll burn for a few hours. So this versus that, it's kind of a no-brainer. So is there free fuel out there? Yes, there is. If you have a wood-burning stove, pallets, great source. They're easy to pull apart, especially if you're just going to burn them. You don't need to worry about cracking the wood. You can just cut them up real quick with a skill saw, sawzall, chainsaw, whatever it is you have. And there you go. So you have free energy, free heat, fairly quickly available 12 months out of the year. You can stockpile it up. You don't have to process it. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You just cut it, burn it. So that's it. If you have any further questions, if you have any other ideas, make sure you put them down below. And thanks for watching.